October Red as the head-to-head with the main card. Liam Smith, Chris Eubank Jr. goes ahead. Frazer, welcome back. You tell me.
No, well, good. Thank you for the recommendation. The back room sorted me out. Very, very nice people. Few sessions there. Feeling tip top. Thank you.
And to be fair, you're not lopsided anymore either.
Straighten me up a little bit.
I like it. He needs to give me a discount. Anyway, your fight, Dave Allen. I think that is a really good fight. A nice challenge for you at this stage of your career as well.
It is a challenge and it is dangerous. Heavyweight boxing, and people that are disregarding Dave, they shouldn't be, because he's a heavyweight, he's ambitious, so am I. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
How do you find him at the top table then? Because it's very amicable, it's very polite, I've got so much respect for Frazer. Come on, you know what it is.
Yeah, it is until the stare comes into my eyes. I'm staring into each of my eyes. He wants to kill me, of course he does. He wants to hurt me. I tried to make a joke with him. I said, you know the Florian Marku thing? I said, are your legs shaking, Dave? Oh, he didn't like it. He got a bit upset then. He got a bit, he said, leave the comedy to me. I'm the comedian. He said, I'm not built like that. You know I don't give a shit. And I just suggested, like, you should start giving a shit. Start giving a shit, you might do better. You've got to give a shit, do you know what I mean? Not giving a shit is a bad way to be. But listen, me and Dave, we're friends before, friends after, but his dad came up to me, gave me a hug. You know, they're good peoples, man, but it's a fight. It's competition, I love it.
That's switching off then from when you actually do get on with somebody, because all you heavyweights, even like the GB squad itself, there's a few of you that know each other that will probably cross paths. That switch, how easy is it to kind of like switch from friend to foe for the sake of boxing?
Easy. We're not proper people. We're fucking nutters. We try and kill each other in the gym with big gloves on all the time. So in little gloves, you just get more chance of doing someone. It's not even a thing. It's literally, you don't even have to think about it. When someone's trying to fucking hit you in the face, believe me, there's no, oh, you might be my mate. Fuck that, hit them back.
I spoke to Johnny Nelson yesterday to talk through your fight, and he was saying, look, this is kind of like the test for Frazer to see how far Frazer's going to progress through his career. One, for a better word, kind of like this is a stepping stone that you need to obviously excel, because I think Johnny was saying that you're way above British level. European level is where he's got his sights for you.
Yes, Johnny's opinion. You know, I just take one fight at a time. You know how it is. Like, you're not defined off one fight. No one is. I see fighters going there all the time. Winning is the main thing. You might not look great. You might not look $1 million. Get in there and win. Get paid. Move on again. It's a job. It's my work. You want to look good. Of course, everyone wants a highlight reel knockout. If it don't come, it don't come. Winning's winning.
What are your thoughts on this one here? Hold on. Just while they're there standing up staring at the crowd, what do you think of Liam Smith and Chris Eubank this time round?
Yeah, I think same. Again, I've gone for a repeat. Liam Smith. Chris Eubank's got a jacket on which cost about $5,000, which I'd love. But, you know, we keep it simple in the tracksuits. Little feisty face off here. Yeah, it looks serious. Two proper people there, you know. Good stare down. But you can't outwit the Scousers, man. You're not going to do Liam Smith on a press conference. I don't give a fuck how smart you think you are and witty. You can't do the Scousers on press conferences. They're just too good.
And Chris Eubank walks away first. I know we can't look too much into that, but do you think Liam's got under his skin?
Nah, not under his skin. They're too long in the tooth. They know a lot. They're proper people. Good fight. I'm excited.
So you think it's going to be more or less the same again? How about, what are your thoughts on Chris Eubank Jr. changing trainers? Because that's something that really does get under my skin.
Are you going to get him?
I don't think so.
Try it. You can do me anytime. Try and get him.
Nah, I'll let everyone. Nah. I'm with you. It's Red and Frazer. Nah. I don't chase people like that. I'll chase you because you let me in your gym.
Do it anytime.
Changing trainers. What do you think of that?
Yeah, fair play to you. You got to try everything you can, haven't you? You know, after what happened last time, but yeah, you can't really have an impact for 4 weeks. Can't do fuck all in 4 weeks. I don't think, anyway.
So what do you think it is with him? Why he likes to change trainers? Fair enough. I know, obviously, he's gone from Roy Jones Jr. to Bolmack. But what is it, do you think, that's unsettled in him that he feels that he has to change a trainer? When does the fighter kind of like take accountability for themselves?
He's rank, innit? He's rank. You know, one of them feisty boys, so no one's going to stick him for too long. You can just tell he's feisty, so Bomac's saying he gets on fine with him and that. You'll see after this fight, it could be goodbye as well, do you know what I mean? But I don't know, he just feels he needs to change, and that's what he's doing.
But Bomac came over to allegedly to the rescue of Amir Khan, and we saw how that went. The habits of choosing like the name brand trainers rather than going with somebody that's been there, that knows you inside out. The risks of taking that, not saying that Bomac's here for a payday, but this, you know, that short changeover again with Amir Khan, and he fell short too.
Bomac's laughing. Bomac must have got paid a shitload of money a few weeks ago, and now he's getting a little top up here. Fucking buzzing, you know, fair play to him. I'll be doing the same.
Not overlooking Saturday then, back to yourself. Not overlooking Saturday. What is the career progression for you? What do you want to do, Frazer? Because I know you're somebody that you're keen to fight anyone. We know that you'll fight anyone, but sometimes it's almost like you have to be held back and say, look, we want to build this fighter. What do you want to do next?
Win this fight next week. Go and have a look what houses are on the market. Buy another house. Secure the kids' future. And with the boxing, leave it to the people that get paid shitload of money to do that for me. And they'll look what's next.
But how hard is that though? Because you've kind of like managed yourself all the way through the 8 years that you was in the amateur. Well, longer than that. You've had to kind of like look after yourself. So you being a professional boxer, having that patience to say, all right, I've got to trust other people now to manage my life in a sense.
Yeah, you trust them to an extent, and you have your own brain as well. And if you're like me, you have a black book of numbers of people that you can ring and you can get good opinions from, and people you trust. So I'm lucky.
We spoke about Matty Harris the last time we spoke and how he's come up short. Let's move over then to Solomon Dakers, who fought the South African southpaw last week, a couple of weeks ago now, in Birmingham. Your thoughts on that fight?
Was I could tell Solomon was a little bit disappointed, but he shouldn't be. It's a horrible fight, really, a horrible opponent. I don't think anyone would have looked great against him. A progressive opponent. The good thing is you got all them rounds in with the southpaw, which is unusual as a heavyweight. You don't really get that. So good experience ticked off. Did all right. He'll be looking to progress. He'll be looking for the likes of myself and Adelaide and Fabio. And I'm sure in the near future, them fights are going to happen.
How easy do you think it would be to make those fights happen? Because obviously he's on Matchroom. He's an English belt heavyweight title holder. Having a fight with yourself, and I think it'd probably be easier to make the Adelaide fight, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, obviously the politics and the promoters and what that, they ain't going to work together, are they? And to be honest, like, this is no disrespect to the English title, but I'm not really too arsed about fighting for it. You know what I mean? So it's a good battle to have, and if you're him, I understand it. You know, belt probably get a few more quid. Well, you should do. If you're not, you should be getting a few more quid. You're a title holder. But I don't know what happens with Solomon next. I like Solomon. You know what I mean? Like, we're not boys, but we've got respect for each other. We've been around each other a long time, and I want to see him do well. I want to see his pocket fat, same as mine. And if we fight each other, we'll fight in each other's pockets as well. So I'm sure one day that's something that'll happen.
So is it safe to say then that you're keeping a very close eye? I think Ben Shalom's mentioned it, that you're kind of like hot on the tails back again for that British Championship.
I'm hot on the tails for Dave Allen on Saturday, and that's it. That's it. I learned my lesson, you know. Don't wish for too much, because it's a shit game, man. It's full of fucking idiots. So you just do your own thing, you know what I mean?
I think the hardest thing for you boxers, and I will say this, is not fighting, because you're conditioned to fight. Like you said, you've got a screw loose. You can switch on and off when you want, but it's all the stuff, and that sometimes us as the public, us as the fans, we don't see. It's the stuff that you've got to put up with outside the ring, the stuff that you put up with, get in those fights, even to be signed on paper.
Yeah, you just suck your teeth a lot, you know, when you have to listen to idiots and people that don't do the fight. It's easy for them. People sit in nice suits and have their feet up and drive big cars and have a lot of money to spend and whatnot. But for me, you know, I have to do this correctly for me. I'm selfish as fuck. The fans are great. I don't give a fuck about the fans. I don't give a fuck about anyone else. I give a fuck about fighting in my pocket, getting out safely, winning titles, securing my kids.
You love it. Listen, Frazer, thank you for waiting behind. I know you could have got off. I'll see you fight night. All the best. You know I'm Team Clarke anyway. Sorry, I have got bias. But just get the W.
Yeah, love always. I will.